This way.
Ah ja, genau. Ich kann noch mal kurz Recapture-Dings machen. Genau, wir hatten letztes Mal noch, wir hatten das U-Boot, das Messerende gesehen. Und jetzt sind wir ganz von vorne angefangen und haben diesmal den anderen Weg genommen. In diese Kabine, wo man einen Safe gesehen hat. Das war das Wichtigste eigentlich. Dass da ein Safe war, der mit dem Rätsel irgendwie überhaupt nichts zu tun hatte. Dann sind wir durchs Casino gegangen und jetzt sind wir da gerade raus und ja.
The keyhole with the Venus symbol. The Venus key should work here. It sounds like it did. All right, let's get this thing open.
No problem. Let me help with this one.
Denk dran. Im Grunde kommen wir gleich wieder dahin, wo sich das trifft und kommen dann wieder in dieses Krankenhauszimmer mit den Türen. Da werde ich dann auch entsprechend hinspringen.
It sounds as though you have opened it. We should be able to reach C-Deck now, I imagine.
Ich finde seine Stimme
Snake,
immer noch cool.
are you gonna be all right? I mean, the stairs.
Please, do not do yourself the embarrassment of underestimating me. I would be unlikely to trip even if I were running backwards.
Good to hear. Let's move.
Everything looks okay here.
We should check the next deck down, just in case.
Just what I thought. D-Deck is completely underwater.
Just like the bottom of the central staircase.
I'm just glad the water level hasn't changed much.
Back to the C-Deck then.
Now, how about we check out what's here?
Hier ist jetzt im Grunde so ähnlich wie das, was man auf dem anderen Pfad auch gemacht hat.
There are 2 elevators over there, which means it's probably the same upstairs.
There's a card reader between them.
Nur, dass es jetzt eben mit Snake und Seven passiert.
And another weird mark.
Hey, check it out. It's the symbol for Lotus.
What?
See? It's got the woman symbol, and then it's got the devil horns, right?
Moin.
Yeah, I see it. No two ways about it.
Wir haben gerade erst angefangen, hast nicht viel verpasst.
That was a pretty good one, kid.
Oh, would you watch it, man? Whew, that hurts. You're gonna break my neck.
What are you talking about? The human body ain't that weak. Maybe this'll toughen you up, huh?
If we were looking for a devil, we've got one right here.
This is a Mercury symbol. The marks you mistook for horns are a stylized version of the wings and staff of Hermes.
Wings and a staff. So then, she beats you with the staff until you die and go to heaven.
The fuck?
Sounds like Lotus, all right.
Hallo?
7! Oh, that's too much! Oh, my head!
Moment.
Oh, I think I'm gonna puke.
Unless we can activate this device, I doubt the elevator will function.
In other words, we gotta find a key card with a Mercury symbol on it.
So I would assume.
Let's forget the elevators for right now. How about that hallway to the left?
Whoa, there's a bunch of doors.
Ah, shit. We're not gonna have enough time to check all these, are we?
Maybe we can come back here later. We should check out the other side. Let's head back.
To the right this time.
There are doors here too. Well, I guess it's just 4 this time.
Let's open them up, starting with the closest one there.
Okay, I'm on it. Huh, it isn't locked. I'm going to open it.
Sorry, war kurz Telefon.
What?
Ein paar auf die Fresse haben noch niemandem geschadet.
Hey, what is this place?
Gut, das im Grunde kann man jetzt auch schon.
Huge and empty.
Im Grunde müsste man jetzt schon speichern können und zu der nächsten Entscheidung springen. Weil jetzt ist es nur dasselbe wie letztes Mal, dass sie die 3 Türen da überprüfen und feststellen, dass die Elektronik fehlt. Dann durchsuchen sie alles, dann kehren sie irgendwann zurück und dann ist die Elektronik auf einmal da und Snake fehlt, der dann ja mittlerweile hinter Tür 3 tot ist. Und dann muss man sich für eine der Türen entscheiden. So, jetzt müsste es eigentlich schon laden. Ah, nee, jetzt lädt es. Muss man eben schauen. Ah ja, genau.
Well, we really don't have...
Das können wir jetzt auch überspringen. Und jetzt nehmen wir wieder Tür 8, glaube ich. Ja, das ist gleich. Für dieses Safe-Ende machen wir einiges so, wie wir es schon mal gemacht haben, nur mit ein paar Besonderheiten und am Schluss passiert dann was anderes. Achso, eigentlich kann ich das jetzt auch...
Looks so...
It's kind of like that doll is waiting for surgery.
Genau, ich kann jetzt direkt schon hier hinspringen. Hier sind nämlich 2 Schlüssel. Der ist jetzt offen. Der rote Schlüssel ist im Grunde der Pfad, den wir nehmen müssen. Und hier sind jetzt 2, also der ist jetzt offen. Hier sind jetzt noch 2 zu. Die gehen im Grunde auf, indem ich dahin springe.
Oh, that worked.
Das ist cool, das musste ich auch erstmal rausfinden. Aber das heißt, ich muss das ganze Rätsel nicht nochmal machen, wie man das auf dem DS machen musste. Sondern kann direkt dahin springen. So, das war jetzt das, wo man dieses, wo Lotus
It's running on its own?
It certainly looks like it.
gleich das Passwort zu knacken versucht. Und letztes Mal hat Junpei sie dann eine alte Frau genannt und dann hat sie ihm einfach gesagt, geh weg. Ich will nicht mehr mit dir reden.
Isn't that kinda weird?
What?
Well, it's not connected to the main computer, right? There's just this keyboard and monitor. The only cable connected to this thing is the power cable we just plugged in. So, why is it working?
Maybe it's a wireless display.
A wireless display?
Yes, it connects to your computer wirelessly. Hence the name.
So, das war noch wichtig. Jetzt kann ich eigentlich direkt vorspringen. Da, sie fängt an.
What kind of job do you have? What are you?
Genau, und hier wird es jetzt plötzlich anders als letztes Mal. Das war letztes Mal noch gleich. Didn't expect that, did you? Of course I didn't. You're driving so fast, can't even see your fingers. Und ich glaube, letztes Mal hat er sie dann Old Woman an dieser Stelle genannt. Aber jetzt kommt was anderes.
I'm unemployed at the moment. I used to work for a cybersecurity firm, but I quit.
Why?
Huh? Oh, it was just something.
I see.
Hmm.
Oh, what are you doing now?
I'm going to try and brute force it.
Brute what?
A brute force attack is... Well, the short version is that I just attack the thing head on. The long version? A brute force attack is one of the simplest ways to break a cipher. It checks every possible combination until it finds the right one. For a complex cipher, it can take a very long time. I'm writing a program that would run an attack like that on its own. It's not the most elegant solution, certainly. But given the circumstances, there isn't much else I can do. Oh, but back to what we were talking about earlier.
What were we talking about?
The wireless display? It's kind of strange if you think about it, isn't it? How do I put it?
Junpei hatte sich, also wenn man das hier untersucht hat, ist Junpei halt aufgefallen, dass da nur ein Monitor und eine Tastatur ist, aber kein Computer. Und er dann meint, wie kann das Ding trotzdem funktionieren? Deswegen hatte sie dann ja erklärt, das ist wahrscheinlich ein drahtloser Monitor und der PC steht ganz woanders. Kommuniziert drahtlos damit.
Well, let's say you write a program that calculates an addition problem for you, all right?
Kleiderordnung, ja, ich glaube, so bestimmt.
So you enter 1 + 1. The screen will show you 2. See? Isn't that strange?
No, not really.
Oh, come on now. Of course a caveman like you would think it was strange. You said so just a minute ago. You're just not getting it, are you? Who calculated 1 + 1?
The main computer, right? You said it connected to the monitor wirelessly.
Yeah, but someone who grew up in a cave wouldn't know that, right? They'd probably think that this thing here, the monitor, is doing the calculating. And once they've decided that, they'll start examining this monitor. They might poke the screen or something. Ah, I see the color changes when I press it here. Then they might investigate the hardware on the inside. Oh, I see. So this wire supplies the power. Eventually, they might even cut the wires. Ah, yes. Just as I expected. When this wire is cut, no results appear. Therefore, it must be this device which does the calculations.
Oh.
But the truth is that, just like you said, the computer is doing the calculating. But these cave people wouldn't know that because they have no idea that the monitor and the computer are connected wirelessly.
So, what are you trying to say?
Nothing, really. It's just, I thought maybe, what if the relationship between human beings and our brains is like that?
Huh?
Well, let's say you stick a bunch of electrodes into parts of the brain. A scientist examining the signals they send out might say, interesting. So stimulating this part of the brain causes the person to see colors. That must mean this neuron cluster controls that function. Okay, let's see what happens when I cut out this part. Ah, just what I thought. Cutting off this part causes that function to cease. Therefore, human thought processes must occur in the human brain. See? Doesn't it sound the same? Maybe the brain is just an output device, like this monitor. Maybe our thought processes actually occur somewhere else, in a main body. We just don't know it. We never even think about it.
Abgefahrene Idee.
Just like those cave people wouldn't know about wireless communications, we can't imagine that there's some unknown medium that transfers information into our brains, where we experience that information as thoughts.
The brain is just an output device. Human thought actually occurs somewhere else? That's just crazy talk.
Maybe that's the cause of Seven's amnesia. If memory is actually stored somewhere else, in some sort of main body somewhere, maybe he hasn't forgotten anything at all. He's just having a difficult time accessing his memories because the monitor, his brain, has been damaged.
Huh.
I suppose that would explain aphasia and blind sight, too. Perhaps they actually can speak or see. The monitor just isn't functioning properly. I guess people with prosopagnosia could be suffering from the same thing.
Wait a minute. What?
What? You've never heard of prosopagnosia?
No. What is it?
Well, put simply, it means a condition where the mind can't distinguish between human faces. In other words, my face would look the same as Clover's or even yours. So they can't remember faces, which is how most people recognize each other. That means that people with prosopagnosia have trouble recognizing even people they're close to. Usually they can make do by associating people with other things. Their voices, their clothes, their hair.
Does that mean other people's faces look like blanks?
No, I don't think so. Well, you've seen monkeys, like in a zoo, right? To you and me, all the monkey faces look the same.
Stimmt wohl, ja.
Even though they've obviously got faces. It's almost impossible for a human to distinguish between them. The zoo staff that works with them would learn to identify different monkeys eventually. But you or I couldn't, unless one had a scar or something else to set it apart. Well, that's how people would be to someone with prosopagnosia.
Prosopagnosia. Huh. I didn't even know that kind of thing existed. And, what were we talking about?
The idea that your brain is just an output device, like a monitor.
Are you serious about that stuff?
Not really. I was just kidding for about half of it.
What about the other half?
Well, I guess I was just adulting.
Not funny.
It's nothing more than a story I made up out of boredom. Don't take it seriously. It was the first thing that came to mind, and I just talked about it to kill time. But looks like I don't need to talk anymore.
Why?
I don't have to kill time any longer.
Oh, then you finished that brute whatever thing?
I certainly did. And let's see what we got. Piece of cake.
The screen changed again. What the hell is that?
No idea. Looks like a puzzle.
Huh? Aren't you gonna, I don't know, do more computer stuff?
No, I can't do anymore. It won't let me do any more programming. See? The keyboard. Nothing. So, there's nothing more I can do.
Well,
I guess I'll leave this to you then, Junpei.
What?
Let me take a break, all right? I did my part.
Well, I guess you're right. Thanks, Lotus.
No problem. And make sure you know when you should thank people.
Now, I better take care of this myself. No more relying on anyone else.
Ja, das ist jetzt weg. Und dann kam halt dieses Rätsel, wo man die 4 Ecken in der richtigen Reihenfolge drücken musste. Und vielleicht erinnert ihr euch noch daran, als wir das erste Mal in diesem Raum waren, das ist das, wo Clover in der anderen Hälfte eingesperrt wird. Wollte Clover uns was sagen, hat es dann aber doch nicht getan.
Hey, Junpei, do you have a minute?
Das kommt jetzt nämlich auch.
What's up?
I wanted to ask you something.
Hmm?
Junpei, you went into door 5 with my brother, right? Did you hear him say, like, anything weird?
Huh? Well, let me think. Sorry, Clover. I can't really think of anything. I mean, he did mention that his hearing exceeds that of a regular person, or something like that, but that's about it.
Okay.
Hey, wait a minute.
Hmm?
Look, I don't know if I should ask you things, but if you don't mind, I was hoping you could tell me if, is Snake, was he born?
You're talking about his eyes?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't born blind. When he was a kid, he got in an accident. A really bad car accident. He couldn't see after that. And his arm.
His arm?
Yeah, my brother's left arm is, it's not like a normal person's arm. It's fake. It's not a real arm. The accident hurt him really bad. To save him, they had to cut off his arm.
Oh.
Is that all you wanted to ask me?
Look, I'm sorry for making you talk about all that painful stuff.
It's not that.
So, dann geht's weiter, dann ist man raus, kommt wieder in den großen Raum. Nein, ich hoffe nicht. Und dann kam Tür 6. Kann ich dann direkt hier hinspringen? Geht das nicht auch? Ja, ich glaube, das geht. Tür 6.
I believe the box has reached the floor.
War der Engine Room. Es ist jetzt vielleicht ein bisschen komisch, da jetzt so schnell durchzuspringen und sich erstmal wieder erinnern zu müssen, was ist. Aber es ist halt besser, als wenn ich die ganzen Rätsel jetzt nochmal mache. Man hatte dann ja Snakes Leiche noch gefunden und dann haben sie sich irgendwann wieder aufgeteilt, wo man dieser Zettel hatte und jeder seine Stimme abgegeben hat. Und dann sind wir in diesen riesengroßen Steam-Engine-Raum gegangen. Und da war ja dieses Rad, wie nennt man das noch, das Ding da halt. Das war an einer Seite abgegangen und an der anderen konnte man es dran machen, um eine Box runterzulassen. Und da scheint jetzt auch was Neues zu kommen.
Yeah. June's down over by there.
She doesn't seem to be improving.
Well, of course not. She's not gonna just get better right away, you know? It'll take time.
Ach stimmt, und June war wieder umgekippt, weil ihr wieder plötzlich so heiß war und sie Fieber hatte.
What could be causing this, I wonder? Illness, perhaps?
Nah, it's gotta be exhaustion. She gets dropped into some weird-ass ship, forced to play some messed-up game. If you think about it, it's a lot weirder that we aren't freaking out just like her, you know?
So you're saying we're abnormal?
Yeah, we're just running around this room, solving all these puzzles like it's just business as usual. How the hell could you call that normal? We're just guinea pigs.
A guinea pig? You mean like a lab rat? You mean we're being used for some sort of experiment? Is that what you're saying?
Dunno, but it does seem like a possibility. You know, speaking of experiments,
Ja, ich wollte gerade sagen, bisher war es dasselbe wie letztes Mal, aber das ist neu.
there was this experiment some scientists did with rats. First, they took a squarish C-shaped tank and filled it with enough water that the rats could drown in it. The tank has 2 exits. Just to make it easy, we'll call one A and the other B. Exit A is pitch black, so dark even a rat can't see anything. But exit B is electrified, which means the rat can't leave through it. So, what would a rat do if it was put in this situation? Which exit would the rat choose?
B, of course. The rat has no way of knowing that exit B is electrified.
Exactly. The rat goes to exit B. Of course, like I said, it's electrified, which means the rat can't get out that way. So, after a lot of trial and error, the rat finally finds exit A.
I can't say that's very interesting or relevant. It's simply the story of a laboratory experiment.
You're right. It isn't very interesting. Yet. See, these scientists repeated this experiment over and over, using hundreds of different rats over several generations. This produced some surprising results. With each generation, the rats took less time to find the correct exit. Eventually, a rat was put in the tank who instantly chose exit A without even attempting to go to exit B. But that wasn't the most impressive part. The same experiment was conducted in another laboratory, far from the original one, with the same results. No, on second thought, the results weren't really the same. The rats in this second experiment began the trials with significantly faster times than the first rats in the initial one. These rats weren't related to the others and had never even come in contact with them. And yet, they all easily found their way to Exit A as though they already knew. What did it mean?
Are you suggesting something like telepathy? They were passing information to one another through some undetectable medium?
How the hell would I know? I'm not any kind of scientist. I don't know what made them do that. But I do know that story's true. And if you've got another explanation, I'd sure love to hear it. Come on, let's get going. There's still a lot here we haven't checked out. And we gotta get the hell out of here before June passes out.
Hey, wait. There's something I want to ask you.
What?
Why did they use that tank for the experiment?
Huh?
Well, I mean, it seems like you could conduct the same experiment without the water. They could have just used a dry box, you know? If they needed to motivate the rats to escape, they could have, I don't know, put some bait by exit B or something. I mean, do they really have to make it so the rats can drown?
You know, the word emergency comes from the same root as the word emerge. You ever think about that?
Huh?
Well, an emergency is something urgent, often something dangerous. And to emerge means to sort of come out, or appear, or rise out of something else. So what's going to emerge in an emergency? Inspiration.
Inspiration?
Yeah. Think about it. When the chips are down, either you crack or your mind focuses and pulls up what you need.
So in an emergency, your real potential emerges. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. That's why the rats had to drown. They had to be in danger. There had to be an emergency for inspiration to emerge.
Oh.
Und das Loch ist das Schloss ist offen. Gut. Dann geht's weiter hier. Cargo Room. Cargo Room war das mit dem Pushmaster 5000, den ich zum Glück nicht nochmal machen muss. Wo man außerdem die neuen Fotos gesammelt hat, um sie in diese Kiste mit den neuen Zahlen zu stecken.
Now we finally have all 9 picture cards. We just need to insert these cards into the slots at the front of each box.
You know which card goes in which box, yes?
Yeah, of course I do. It's really obvious. You just match our numbers to the numbers, then you pop the corresponding card in the right box. So for instance, the card with the picture of Ace on it goes into box 1. The card with the picture of Snake on it goes into box 2, and so on.
Oh, I see.
Huh? What is it?
Hmm?
Hey, June, are you okay? I'm sorry, I gotta go check on her. You finish the box thing, alright? Just put the cards in the boxes. I'm counting on you. Are you all right? What happened?
Can you stand?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm fine. I just tripped.
Don't give me that. Now is not the time.
But it's true. I tripped over a box.
Just let me see for a sec.
Huh.
You're still warm.
I saw her fall. I think she really did just trip on something, you know? Still, to fall down like that, I think she's probably still a little messed up.
All right, well, let's just get out of here as fast as we can so we can get you to a hospital.
Oh, I don't think it's anything that serious. I just need a little medicine and some sleep, and I'll be fine.
Medicine. Medicine, huh? Well, if we could get in touch with anyone outside, I'll bet Ace could swing that for you easy.
Ace? Why?
Huh? Don't you know? He's the president of a pharmaceutical company. Cradle Pharmaceuticals is the name, I think. Their flagship product is an anesthetic drug called Soparil.
Soparil. Soparil? I've heard of that before somewhere.
Soparil. It's an anesthetic that's a gas at room temperature. A lot like how nitrous oxide is. It takes only a few seconds to spread, and even a small amount is very effective. A bunch of countries quickly accepted it for widespread use within their police and military forces. It was an effective crowd suppressant and room clearer. It was practical, ethical, and the humane nature of it made it the ideal drug. It's been around for about 6 years. They developed it from the extracts of several different roots. It became popular almost as soon as it was made public, with many governments placing large orders. Demand for Soparil skyrocketed, and of course that meant Cradle Pharmaceuticals' stock did too.
Why do you know all of this?
I heard it from the old man himself.
From Ace? When?
By the number 4 door at the central stairway, when we were searching the second class room. Remember how Snake, Seven, and you went to door 5? It was back then. I asked him what he did for a living, and he said he ran his own company. After that, we just started talking, and I guess it just came up, you know?
Ich glaube aber, das ist nicht das Room Cleaning, bei dem hinterher noch irgendjemand lebt.
Huh.
Are you worried about something?
No, nothing. What the hell is he doing? June, don't push yourself, all right?
Yes.
Santa, could you take care of her? I'll go check on Ace. Looks like he's having trouble.
Sure.
What are you doing? What happened?
Nothing. My vision has gotten rather blurry, I think, because of fatigue. I can't see very well at the moment.
What can't you see well?
These pictures. I don't care to admit it, but I may be developing presbyopia. Growing old is a difficult thing. At any rate, I'll leave the rest to you. I'm feeling awfully tired, so if you don't mind, I'd like to rest for a bit.
How could simply looking at cards have tired him out? But if it wasn't, what had made him so uncomfortable?
Prosopagnosia. Well, put simply, it means a condition where the mind can't distinguish between human faces. In other words, my face would look the same as Clover's or even yours. So they can't remember faces, which is how most people recognize each other. That means that people with prosopagnosia have trouble recognizing even people they're close to.
Maybe he's got prosopagnosia? Huh. Well, he looks depressed enough to have it. Oh well. Time to solve the 9 boxes puzzle.
Ach ja, Simon, wusstest du, dass die Stimme von Ace auch die aus Siggy in Xenosaga ist?
Ace's card is in box 1, Snake's is in number 2. I just need to do the same for the rest. And finally, the 9th man's card into box 9. Yeah! Oh, they opened! What the? 9 pins? I guess I'll take them with me.
Gut. Ich glaube, beim Coffin gab es gar nichts Neues, weil das Lock ist schon, also das Schloss ist schon offen. Und hier ist jetzt auch offen. Das heißt, jetzt geht's mit was Neuem weiter.
Look, it's...
Seven and Lotus.
Das war, mal eben kurz erinnern, das war, nachdem wir aus dem Cargo Room raus waren. Hey, nachdem wir aus dem Cargo Room raus waren, sind wir ja wieder zurück. Genau, dann haben wir den Raum 9, also den Raum gefunden mit der Tür 9, mit den 2 9er Türen sogar. Aber dann sind wir halt nochmal zurückgegangen, um die anderen zu finden. Und dann kam jetzt halt die Szene, dass Clover fehlt.
Clover is gone!
What? What do you mean, gone?
Und dann auf der Suche nach ihr wurden wir erstochen.
When?
Why?
You two went into door 1 with Clover, didn't you?
Yeah, we went through the door together.
But Clover barely spoke to us.
She just did her own thing the whole time.
There were 4 rooms on the other side of door 1.
She wouldn't let us into the 4th room.
She just said, I'll take care of this one.
And shut the door.
She must have blocked it with something on the other side.
We waited for a while, but Clover didn't come out.
We called for her, but she didn't answer.
So I kicked down the door and we went into the room.
But
It was empty.
Clover wasn't there.
There was a door on the other wall.
And it was open.
We figure she opened the door and left by herself.
We ran after her, of course, but
Well, obviously we didn't find her. You figured that much out.
Clover's gone.
When did this happen?
We got here just before you.
You certainly have excellent timing.
So you haven't searched anywhere other than near the staircase?
No, we haven't.
Very well then. We'd best separate and look for Clover. We haven't much time left. Let's begin.
Yeah. She's not here.
No, she isn't.
All right, just in case, we should go take a look in the shower room.
Shower room?
That's where her brother is. She might have gone to see him. Well, we might as well check, right? Let's go. Good. We can still get in.
We should thank Seven later.
Ja, ich glaube, Clover hat keinen guten Eindruck bei dir hinterlassen.
No luck.
Yeah, I don't think she's here.
The smell is horrible. Let's check the back, just to be sure. No, she's not here. Snake, just where did your sister go? Such a horrible way to go. The skull shattered, the left arm's hideously twisted. Huh? Wait. Bones.
My brother's left arm is, it's not like a normal person's arm.
Wait a minute.
The accident hurt him really bad.
Of course. Of course. Why didn't I realize it earlier?
Jumpy?
Oh, sorry for making you wait. Let's go.
Junpei! June! Where were you guys?
Did something happen?
Clover is dead.
What?
I found her in the first-class bathroom.
Clover. Clover, why? Why did this happen? Clover. No way. Let's get out of here, June. Are you all right?
Yes, I think so.
You should get some rest. Here, the bed. Can you sit?
Yes.
Who was the first to find the body?
Me.
Why did you come to this room?
To look for Clover. Why else? I found her body in the bathroom. As soon as I did, I ran outside. I got to the top of the stairs by the casino and yelled as loud as I could. Hey, guys! I found her, but it's bad! She's in the bathroom in the first-class cabin! Come quick! Or something like that. Then I went back to the bathroom. Ace, Santa, and Lotus showed up real soon after that. But I guess you two hadn't heard me or something because you didn't show. So I took off down the stairs to look for you. After that, I mean, you know the rest, right?
7. There's one more thing I'm worried about.
What?
You stuck one of those plates in between the door and the frame, right? Why did you do that?
Stimmt, das hat er gemacht letztes Mal. Und er meinte, er machte das, weil er vielleicht später noch ein bisschen Klavier spielen will. Das war etwas verdächtig.
Come on, didn't I already tell you that? I did it so that the door wouldn't lock, so we could come back to this room? Oh, you think I did it?
Well, I don't know. That kind of depends on what you say, doesn't it?
For crying out loud. Follow me.
A closet?
Yeah. This is the reason. This safe. We couldn't open it when we were getting through this room. I figured there might be something pretty important in it. I couldn't stop thinking about it. I figured eventually we might figure out what the numbers are for the safe. And if we did, I didn't want to screw around with door 5 again. So I put the plate in the exit door so we could get back in that way. You get it now?
Yeah. Figured it wouldn't open. Huh? This is... rust. If there's rust here, that means... Has someone opened the safe?
War letztes Mal noch nicht da.
Huh?
Maybe there's another clue. Anything that might lead us to discover who stabbed Clover. Behind this door, the ninth man's body is behind there. Maybe I should have another look at it, just in case. Ugh. Oh, the hell? This smell is... Oh.
Nicht kotzen. Oh, na toll.
Wait, it's gone.
Oh.
His bracelet. It's gone.
His bracelet is gone.
It was right next to the glasses.
What the fuck?
But why?
Huh? Where'd Junpei go? Oh, there you are. Were you looking for something in the hallway?
Yeah.
Did you find something?
No, nothing. What's up?
Well, I wanted you to take a look at something.
What is it? Clover. What was it you wanted to show me?
I searched Clover's body again. A real shame. She was stabbed once in the back, probably by a knife or something. And I found this.
What?
I haven't actually looked at it yet. Didn't want to disturb the crime scene, you know? Basic stuff. Well, I did borrow one thing.
What? I'm opening it. Truth had gone, and truth had gone. Ah, now truth is asleep in the darkness of the sinister hand.
What? What the fuck?
What is this? Some kind of secret code?
A code.
Sinister Hand means... Na, wer weiß das? Ich wusste das auch nicht. Ich glaube, es ist die linke Hand.
Sinister was a term used in heraldry that meant to the left of the bearer of a coat of arms.
Klar, weiß man ja, ne? Weiß jeder. Wusstet ihr alle, oder?
The left hand. The left hand. What does the left hand mean? Does the darkness of the sinister hand have something to do with the bracelet? There's two things sticking out on either side of the face. The left and right sides of the face. Left and right. Left and right. Right and left. Truth is gone. Truth gone.
Truth gone. Maybe those two words. How about reading it out loud? No. How about switching the sentence around? Nah, what else could gone and truth mean?
What else could gone and truth mean?
Doch, ich hatte Latein, aber das ist schon lange. Ich habe sogar das große Latinum gemacht, aber das ist so lange her. Ich habe seitdem so gut wie gar nicht mehr angewendet. What else could gone and truth mean?
Truth, of course, means something that is correct, something that's fact. In other words, something that is right. You could then safely assume that gone means left. After all, after someone left, they were gone. But in this case, they clearly refer to their directional homonyms. Then truth equals right, and gone equals left. The left and right of the bracelet. These two things sticking out. So if I...
Press them in the following order. Oh Gott. Na? Ihr wisst ja jetzt alle, ne, was wir machen müssen. Ist ja ganz klar. Ich merke, dass, also der Chat hat heute irgendwie eine ziemliche Verzögerung bei mir, deswegen werde ich es vielleicht einfach mal selber machen und nicht jetzt ewig warten. Aber im Grunde, Truth had gone, Truth had gone, Truth had gone, dreimal. Truth wäre right und gone ist left. Im Grunde wäre das hier. What? 1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1. What?
Wait, did it just...
What the fuck? 1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1?
1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1.
Wetten, das hat wieder eine Digital Root of Dings. 1, 4, was war's? Moment. 1, 4, 3, 8. Danke. 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1. Doch nicht! Boah, verpasste Gelegenheit.
Huh? Hey, what are those numbers?
The fuck am I supposed to know?
1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1. 1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1. 1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1. 1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1. 1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1. 1 to the right, 4 to the left, and... Oh. Bingo! I knew it was for this.
Oh mein Gott.
Oh, is this some sort of note?
Oh Gott. Bin so gespannt.
Let's see.
Oder ihr solltet es zumindest sein. Fact number 1. The nonary game was played once before, 9 years ago. Fact number 2. The person with the number 2 bracelet attended the game 9 years ago. Snake. Snake attended the game 9 years ago. Fact number 3. It was planned by the following 4 people. Cradle Pharmaceuticals CEO Gentaro Hongo. Cradle Pharmaceuticals Chief of Staff Nagisa Nijisaki. Cradle Pharmaceuticals R&D Supervisor Teruaki Kubota. Majority shareholder in Cradle Pharmaceuticals Kagechika Musashido. I must punish them. For the innocent lives they sacrificed. This is the only warning they will receive. That innocent souls might be saved, I now state the truth. 0.
Sorry, but do you think you could all come with me?
Uh-oh.
Come with you.
I want all of you to go to the big hospital room.
Why?
There's something I want to be sure of.
What do you want to be sure of?
I want to know if the person I suspect is really the culprit.
Wait, then you're saying...
Yeah, I think I've got it figured out. I know who killed Snake and Clover. Anyway, if you could all please move to the big hospital room. I'll explain everything as soon as we get there. It's 5 o'clock. We don't have a lot of time left.
Oh, sorry, let's go.
Actually, before we get started, I was hoping you could do something for me. Ace, 7, and Lotus, could you please place your palms on the red?
Hmm?
Huh?
Why? If we need to get to the shower room, why don't we just...
No, we're not going inside. Once you've authenticated, step away from the door.
Why?
Please, just do it. Or perhaps you don't want to know who killed Snake and Clover.
Fine.
What about you, Ace, Lotus?
Very well.
Sure.
I have this idea. I don't think this device responds to a hand placed on it. It instead reacts to a bracelet being brought close. You don't actually need a hand. I knew it.
Ich dachte immer, das wäre von Anfang an klar gewesen, aber scheinbar nicht.
Huh?
What was that about?
How should I know?
Thanks. I appreciate your cooperation. By the way, Ace, would you mind if I asked you something?
What is it?
Do you know who I am?
What? What kind of question?
Just answer it, please. Who am I?
You're Junpei, of course. Who else would you be?
Unfortunately, that's the wrong answer. Actually, I'm Santa.
What?
The clothes I'm wearing, I borrowed from Junpei. And the clothes he's wearing are mine. We had a little swap.
That's ridiculous. Impossible.
So, you're saying I'm not Santa?
Of course you aren't.
Why? What makes you so sure I'm not Santa?
If you were Santa, then door 3 wouldn't have opened for us just now. 1 plus 7 plus 8 plus 3 equals 19. 1 plus 9 would be 10. The digital route would be 1. But the 4 of us just opened door 3. You can't possibly be Santa. Your bracelet number isn't 3.
It's 5, right?
Huh?
You're exactly right. My bracelet number is 5. Sorry, Ace. I tricked you. Of course I'm not really Santa. I'm Junpei. Who could possibly think I was? It's obvious I'm not. To think I was? Ridiculous. But I guess you couldn't see just how obvious it was. I asked you before, didn't I? What makes you so sure I'm not Santa? And you answered. If you were Santa, then door 3 wouldn't have opened for us just now. Most people wouldn't say something like that. The first thing that would come to anyone else's mind wouldn't be the bracelet number. There'd only be one thing they'd say. One sentence. You don't have his face. Ace, you have prosopagnosia, am I right?
Prosopagnosia?
What's that?
No clue.
Prosopagnosia is...
Very well. I confess. I have prosopagnosia. I cannot differentiate human faces. Is that what this was about? You want to mock me for my disorder?
A little bit.
No, not at all.
Really.
I'm not making fun of you at all. In fact, I feel kind of bad for you.
True.
No, the reason I brought this up is that there's an excellent chance the person who killed Snake has prosopagnosia.
Why?
What do you mean?
Think about it.
I'll just come right out with it. I think it was you, Ace. You killed him.
That's ridiculous. What possible evidence do you...
I have 3 pieces of evidence.